Happy Friday. Happy trading. Let's go over the trades for today. Start with Amazon. Let's get this correct first. Okay. Opening bar, first 30 minutes. So, first 30 minutes, here's the Fab Four. It opens below. We take a sell here. We get out quickly. Sell here. Set the stop. Get out quickly. I would have liked it if we would have got out here. That would have felt more like one push. Or if we would have left a lot, but and then we would have got out of that last lot here. Or left a lot for here, got in right here on the flat 200. One, two, add here, three, three finger, get out, buy, let it ride, add, color change, get out, one lot, leave it, and get out of the other lot. Well, this would have been the better whale. Full 180. Well, you could think about playing a stop or playing it down, but you have support right here, so that's not really a good idea. The better play is to wait for this right here and see if you get a move up. Because remember, we have that build break. Broke it. I bought right here. I got out quickly just to take some profit. I bought again, and then got out quickly just because I didn't think it would get too much higher than this previous close. Um, like I didn't think it would. It doesn't seem that it did, and it did. That would have been a nice little color change to take with distance, color change. You have a position of power right here. You probably could take it a color change off of the flat 200 in a position of power. Didn't seem to work. You have a elephant bar clearing, nothing to the left. You can take that, set the stop, comes back on you. That's strong. What I would do is I would stop and reverse Set the stop right there. That bar, you would hope that that would have been your freeing bar because it was clear space right here. But instead, you got violence down. So you want to set the stop up here, let it go down. Ooh, right here, it looks like you have a no follow through. You get a violent bar like this, and yet your first try is stopped, your second try is stopped, your third try is stopped, and then you get an elephant bar off of a flat 200 narrow state. Here's wide. We're in a narrow state, elephant bars. Those are some of our most powerful plays. You buy into this bar right here, set the stop. You would have got out on this one. This bar is a sell signal. One, two, three. You can tell hidden color change. Tail bar right there. So you would have bought into this bar, let it go. One push, two push, three push, get out, leave a lot, cut this move, halves, thirds, boom. You get elephant bar off of 50%. You buy more right there. Now we're chasing the whale, and we caught a whale. Ooh. And it looks like it tried it again and it kept going. What we thought, we try to sell right here. You can see this sell. The reason for it, I thought this was going to be a triple top, one, two, lower lows. So I tried to play that. It didn't work. So I bought, stop and reverse, got out here. So it was profitable, but it was pointless. Keep in mind that this right here, this previous point of close or point of closed, the it can be played like the 200. So you have a position of power right here. Color change, color change, color change, color change. All those could be taken. We could profit this entire move right here. And this on the 5 minute is the buy bar, set to stop, ride the 20. Probably get out on that bar right there. Nope. This would be a nice bar, but that's the end of the day. That's Amazon. Next stock we traded was Google. Google. Ooh, Fab 4 right here. This can be considered a torpedo. It's the wrong color, but this part is green, so you could still buy it. This would be the color change right here. So there's the buy, one. Does this continue to go up? Eh, doesn't really, but this right here is a real sell sign. So the buy here, the buy here, the exit. That could have been a whale right here. What I like to do, or what I would have tried, is I would have bought here. I did buy there. That's a play I like. Color change. Great position. But I got out here. I just ego. I haven't conquered my ego to just let the trade go. I'm still a P&L watcher, unfortunately. Um, but it should have been set to stop here, here, or even here, and then count the pushes. One push, two push, three, get out. And that looks like a whale, doesn't it? Leaving money on the table. But here you go, tail bar. If it goes below that, set the stop here. You can look at this as not quite, but it is a three finger. You get that. That would have been a nice trade right there. You keep in mind we're in a position of power that you can take up. That is a fair 180. Keep in mind we have heavy resistance right here. This bar indicates it. Now we also can tell that this is a sell right here. So we have sell pressure here, sell pressure here. So this whole area seems like a lot of sales pressure. So let's see what happens next. I thought with all that sales pressure, this sell right here lead to a move down. Came up on me, did the stop in reverse, bought, got out, got out, got out quickly. Should have got in, got out, leaved a lot, tried to play it off here. Buy, get out. Waiting for a move. Combine some bars. That's a sell off a 20. Try to play it. Nope. Got out. Free space. Tail bar. You combine these. You could combine that and say an elephant bar. Riding the 20. Get out. Get back in. Get out. Sell. Violence. Off 20. Sell more. Great trade. Sell. add at the 20, color change. You can look at tail bar, you can look at elephant bar, you could look at color change here. You could say dead cat bounce, crashes into a 200, comes up. You put orders up here to sell, crossover, bam, cold blooded. Let's go to the next stock, Apple. As you can tell, we did some crazy stuff on Apple, so let's go over it. First thing you would look at would be what's the Fab Four? First 30 minutes. Fab Four is realistically this, so you wouldn't play anything until it's under here or above here. So let's see what happens if we would have kept that strategy going. Obviously, you can see we didn't. What we were trying to do is we were playing this, and we thought this was like Oliver's typical move, but it wasn't. And it's probably because I didn't look at the Fab Four. But sold here, sold more here, got out. I saw this move right here, and for some reason it tricked me. I bought in, and then I did a stop and reverse. So now I'm complete. I didn't do a stop and reverse. So I'm just completely out of it. I bought everything in here. I should have done a stop and reverse here because it was supposed to be sell elephant bar whale sell sell sell. That's the move. I don't know why I missed it when I know it. Flat off 200. You could play the two dual tail bars if you wanted right there, or this elephant bar. Keep in mind you're climbing this whole structure, so that's going to be difficult. You could add there. Maybe that's a 20 MA halt. Nope. We thought we were going to break it. Got out quick. Could have done the bull 180 here and at least played it to the flat 200. Played it off of the 200 once it crossed this bar right here. Bought, bought more, got out, bought more, got out everything. Right there. Seems as if this is an area of resistance. And keep in mind it was a flat 20. Now it broke it. Elephant bar. Set the stop. Let's see what it does. Nope. Stop and reverse. Here's the green. Here's the red. We got in it right here. Got in more here. Got out right there just because we figured this was still an area of resistance. Seems like we missed the whale. We caught, we tried to get in here and we got out right there. Should have tried right there. And if it's about 1250, 1150, So it's right here. So I was looking more than likely at the three finger spread on the 5 minute. Take trades on the both time frames. I do. I'm not gonna lie. You should. I wish I could afford taking 15-minute trades. That'd be real good. I'll just set the stop here. Wait for it to go there. Set the stop. Elephant bar. Stop and reverse. Held the 20. Keep in mind, that can be played like a position of power. Let's see what it does. Ooh. That would have got me out right here. Next one. Chase. 5-4. We tried to play it off right here. Should have done a stop and reverse. This is such a powerful bar. He could have done a stop right here. Color change here. Knowing it went more than 50%, you could have known to get out right here. Um, what we did, we tried to buy here, trying to play up, got out here, should have got out here. Then we saw it break it again, so we bought here, got out here. Figured three finger here. So we bought here. I don't think I bought there. I'm not that good. That's a gangster's buy right there. No, I bought here, sold here. Huh. I had to have bought here, stop and reversed here, got out here. That's what I did. But like I said, a gangster's buy would have been right here. Is that's where we're trying to get to. Buying in an area of resistance, anticipating the turnaround. But I'm not that good. I'm not, I'm years away from that. I feel. Position of power, buy, color change on a flat 200 above prior close. Ugh, we tried to play that too. Got out here. We weren't looking too much at the five today, I can tell you that, because had we have looked at the five and saw this cell right here, this probably once it got here is a cell, so this should have been a cell. When we did a buy here, that's a cell. That's unfortunate. We were trying to play off the flat 200 and we weren't looking at the 5 minute to see that it was under the 20. So this was the sell. Look at that. Easy to do it, but hard in real time. And think of this position of power. So we're over here buying. Well, that was a good buy, but this is a better sell than that's a good buy because we're in a position of power. But I don't know why I bought there. Bought here, sold here. I thought that was an elephant bar. Bought here, anticipating probably a bull 180. Got out or bought more here, which is dumb. Sold here. So probably bought a lot here. Got out some. No, we bought. We didn't get out. Got out everything here. We were expecting a move. Okay. So that was Chase. Let's go to Visa. One thing I do think is messing me up is, as you can see, every single stock for the most part has a way that you could trade the open. The idea, at least what I'm thinking the idea is getting to a point where you always pick the best opportunity from the open. And that's why going through all the trades every day and finding the most flow of any one stock is important, especially through your list or maybe even in general, because then you can map that in your mind what a good state looks like for a big move. And it's usually um, a trifecta, three screen move, but that's why I don't know. Going over all these opens, we really need to, I need to focus on, hey, this is the Fab Four. You probably shouldn't take anything in this area. I mean, yes, there is a trade right here, a tail bar that you could take, and that seems to have a whale here, but you really want to avoid this Fab Four area and just play this. And let's see what that does. Hmm. Who would have thought it bounced off the Fab Four? So it's like Oliver solved all the problems that we have. It's just listening to him. It's, uh, being able to know everything in the moment that you should do and doing it enough times that it sticks to muscle memory is probably the most difficult part. I mean, if you're following this series, I'm at like month 11, 10. I know March will be a year. So off. I have so much more room to grow. Elephant. Because I'm not even looking at the five right now. Buy. I bought more. Got out right here. Got out right here. That's good based upon how this looks on the five. But you should have done a sell because this is a position of power. Sell this tail bar. Dual tail bars. Look at that. Next one is Uber. I don't think we did too much on Uber. Fab Four, off of it. Elephant right there, cut it in half. That's still an elephant, but it did get a green bar right there. You could count this as a green bar takeout. So you would have had a sell, sell, sell some more. And what does that look like? Oh, whale. Oh, whale. Well, it's not a whale, but it's a fish. Uh, and that's probably not going nowhere the rest of the day. You can see it doesn't. So we'll call it a day. Happy Friday. Have a wonderful weekend, and I'll see you again on Monday. Deuces.